Hello, I'm Abby Clausen, and this is 3-Minute Ad Age, your daily video news show. Sustainability is a growing issue for marketers, ad agencies, and media companies. It was a theme in a number of national marketing campaigns last year, and it's also an internal issue about the company's own supply chain and carbon footprint liabilities. We talked with Carli of the Institute for Sustainable Communication, and we asked for his assessment on how the issue has evolved in 2008 and where it may be going in 2009.
Well, I suppose the most important thing is that whether your choice of medium is print or digital or even experiential, all media and communication depend upon flows of energy. They depend upon flows of materials. And they do have waste streams associated with them. And they employ millions of people. So as marketers, we do realize that marketing and advertising are essential. They're essential to government. They're essential to business. They're essential to society at this stage. And we have every need to ensure that the supply chains that those activities depend on are secure, that they're not subject to business interruption risk because they're dependent on petroleum that might be coming from a part of the world that we have no control over, or price spikes that could dramatically change the cost of those things. But we're more sensitive now to the fragility of the supply chains we depend on, the resources that we depend on. And also, I think that the general understanding of sustainability as a concept and how it differs from the characteristic understanding of green, for example, is becoming more prominent. More and more business leaders, whether it's the CEO of Walmart or the CEO of General Electric, increasing numbers of CEOs of major corporations not only understand what sustainability is, they're operationalizing their businesses to address sustainability as a growth strategy. And in the current economic climate, it's particularly important to have robust, resilient companies that can pursue growth strategies even during a downturn. So I look forward to the next couple of years. I think it's going to be a bit rocky and rough for some who don't want to change. But change is inevitable. Status quo is really not an option. And when we talk about, the price of carbon and can we afford it, even if it's 1%, an advertiser might say, well, I can't afford 1%. My argument to people is that carbon today is cheap. It will get far more expensive. There will be a regulatory regime in the United States. While carbon is inexpensive today and it will grow tomorrow, ignorance will always be more expensive than carbon. And we can't afford to be ignorant about the consequences of inaction.
And that's it for this 3-Minute Ad Age. Thanks for being with us. I'm Abby Clausen at Advertising Age in New York.